heart of Central Asia, under a vast and silent sky, a fire has burned for over 50 years. It blazes not in a forest, but in a hole in the earth. They call it the door to hell, a glowing crater in the middle of Turkmenistan's desert, where flames roar day and night. It wasn't created by nature. It was born from human error, an accident meant to last a few days, that still burns half a century later. Turkmenistan, one of the world's most secretive and isolated nations. In its heart lies the Karakum Desert, vast, dry, and nearly uninhabited. Temperatures soar past 45 degrees Celsius, and the landscape stretches endlessly in every direction. Yet here, in this desolate terrain, something unnatural pierces the silence. A crater, roughly 70 meters wide, glows like a furnace. At night, its orange light can be seen from kilometers away. No signs, no fences, just a circle of flame in the sand. There are no official tourist centers, no guided tours, and still, people come. Drawn not just by fire, but by mystery. In 1971, Soviet scientists arrived in the Karakum Desert on a routine expedition. Their mission, to explore for oil and natural gas reserves beneath the surface. They set up drilling rigs near a promising site, but within days something went wrong. The ground began to shake, and then it collapsed. The team had accidentally tapped into an underground cavern filled with natural gas. The surface gave way, swallowing their rig and creating a gaping crater. Methane gas began leaking rapidly into the air. Fearing it could pose a threat to nearby villages or wildlife, the geologists made a fateful decision. They believed that by setting the gas on fire, it would burn off within a few days. So they lit it. The fire caught instantly, exploding into a roaring inferno. But the gas didn't stop. Days turned into weeks, then months, then years. And now, more than 5 decades later, the fire still burns, feeding off the endless pocket of methane beneath. What began as a scientific miscalculation has become one of the longest burning fires on the planet. The flames of the door to hell aren't fueled by firewood or coal. They burn on methane, a potent, invisible gas trapped beneath the Earth's crust. When the crater opened, it tapped directly into a vast underground gas reservoir. The release was sudden, and the pressure, immense. Methane is highly flammable. Once ignited, it burns cleanly but fiercely. And in this case, there's no simple shutoff valve. What surprised scientists most was just how much gas was down there. Despite burning non-stop for over 50 years, the supply hasn't run out. This suggests the cavern is connected to deeper gas pockets, part of a massive untapped network beneath the desert. Some experts estimate the fuel beneath the crater could last for centuries. Others believe it's slowly losing pressure, but there's no definitive way to measure it without making the fire even more dangerous. And so the flame is left alone, too unstable to disturb, too vast to contain. It's not just a fire, it's a window into the Earth's unseen power and a reminder of what can happen when we pierce its surface without truly understanding what lies below. To the outside world, it's a geological oddity, but to the people who live nearby, the door to hell is something more. Locals have their own stories, passed down quietly, shared on long desert nights. Some say they've seen strange lights flickering above the crater, even when the wind is still. Others speak of a deep humming sound, low and constant, that grows louder as night falls. Shepherds avoid the area. Children are warned to stay away. A few even believe the crater is cursed, a punishment for disturbing the land too deeply. There are stories of travelers who camped too close and woke with burning eyes, or of birds that veer sharply in the air to avoid flying above it. No official records confirm these tales, but the feeling of unease, of something not quite right, lingers. And in a place where the government allows almost no outside press or independent research, these stories are all the more powerful. The door to hell is not just fire in a hole. For those who live near it, it's alive. Over the years, there have been several attempts and many promises to shut the door to hell for good. In 2010, Turkmenistan's president visited the site and ordered that it be sealed. The fire, he said, was wasting valuable gas and posed a danger to the environment. But closing it is easier said than done. Engineers studied the crater, trying to assess how to cap or extinguish it. Some suggested smothering the flames with sand. Others proposed drilling relief wells to drain the gas safely. But all ideas ran into the same problem: instability. The ground around the crater is weak. The gas pressure is unpredictable, and any mistake could trigger a bigger collapse or even an explosion. And so for all the talk, nothing changed. The fire kept burning. In 2022, another promise came, this time to find a scientific solution. But once again, silence followed. Whether due to technical challenges, lack of funding, or the country's secretive nature, no serious action has been taken. The door to hell remains open, and each passing year makes it harder to imagine it ever being closed. Despite its remote location and lack of infrastructure, the door to hell has captured global attention. Travel bloggers, thrill seekers, and documentary crews have all made the journey, crossing long stretches of desert just to witness it firsthand. There are no paved roads, no visitor center, no barriers to keep you back. Yet thousands come every year. Some camp beside the crater, others fly drones over it, a few even approach the very edge, feeling the heat rising from deep below. At night, the glow can be hypnotic. The sound, like a jet engine, never stops. In a world overflowing with curated safe attractions, the door to hell feels raw, real, untouched. It's the kind of place where the earth seems alive, unpredictable, and deeply ancient. For many, visiting it is more than a thrill. It's a confrontation with the unknown, with our past mistakes, and with the raw forces of nature. It's also become a symbol, a fiery reminder of how a single error in human judgment can burn for generations, and still, it draws us in. The door to hell is more than a fiery crater in the desert. It's a testament to nature's power and to human fallibility, a reminder that our actions can ripple through time, igniting consequences we never imagined. As the flames dance endlessly in the Turkmen desert, they tell a story, one of curiosity, risk, and endurance. For now, the fire will keep burning, untouched and eternal. But the door to hell also invites us to reflect. How much do we truly understand about the world beneath our feet? And what fires are we igniting today that may burn long after we're gone?